Hey collectors, Anthony from Hasbro here, and today we're taking a look at Transformers Age of the Primes, the 13 Micronus Prime, and he's a bot inside of a bot that forms another thing, and the only piece that's separate from him is wrapped in that Autobot paper is that icon there, so that's really the only piece you have to make sure you don't accidentally throw away. But before we talk about him more, let's look at the box. So it's the standard deluxe box, nothing too fancy going on here. His inner form on the side. So his design is based on the the Prime series. It's based on the Prime series. At least this look. The rest of this is kind of just a new thing. But of course, he's the leader, god, whatever, of the minicons. And then, of course, the Prime box, there we go. And as always, in the box, the instructions on don't hurt yourself paper. So remember, don't hurt yourself. And let's take a closer look at him. So this is his exoskeleton. I think there was a name for it in the Prime series. I think Keiko had it. I don't remember exactly what they call it. It's something armor or whatever, but I think that's what it's based on, maybe. Yeah, it's pretty good looking. A lot of black, a lot of cyan, aquamarine maybe, a little bit of green. So he is interesting. So if we pull this piece out, here's where Micronus is. And he's basically a puck, which reminds me of the like 10 years ago they had that series where like all the discs for Soundwave and Soundwave and Blaster are all like discs, and then like I think it was Bumblebee series they had the launchers, whatever. But yeah, here's what Micronus looks like. His head's usually back like this, but yeah, he's just a puck. And then of course Pikachu is head out, and his legs unfold. Now, just a word of warning. The pegs here, at least on my copy, these legs come out easy. They're just loose. So I would say just be careful. So just unfold him like this, straighten them out. And then his arms are on a lever that pulls up. And mine is tight on one side here. But as I jingle the camera here, here's what he looks like. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, he looks like the Prime version or RD 2015 version. So yeah, does he stand up? Yeah, he does. Okay, because he's meant to ride the bike and then exo armor. So yeah, it's pretty neat. Okay, so we'll put him aside. So here is the piece that came off separate. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it off. It's pegged in. But I suppose that is what's supposed to go in the back here. I'm just not going to be able to take it out. I'm not going to force it out either. I've been doing a lot of reviews today. I'm already like slightly damaged to others. So I think I'll stop on damaging Transformers for right now. Anyway, so his conversion is fairly simple. I will throw actually, I think, because the head technically tucks in here, but I feel like it gets in the way. So we will leave the head out like this, but maybe we'll spin it around. Can I spin it around? No, I can't. Okay, we'll just leave it like that. Put the arms up like this. And then you see back here, actually, you know what, before I get too far, here's exo armor. Back here, there's a lever. Like these wheels. These are actually for a wheel thing. This thing is confusing as heck. But anyway, back to what I was doing. So fold this up, and then the legs, they come out and they plug in to the waist. I guess it's whatever. But once you do that, you can fold these in, and then they go in here. And then just for right now, we'll leave them like this. And then we'll take the arms. I think this is this is the right way. And they plug in to the top of the wheel. Right here. If I can get it to... Okay, yeah, so we'll just leave it like here and throw it right here, just out of the way. So the wheel conversion, interesting. So I think we need this piece to be downwards, because I think that was the best way I was able to get it to work. This piece here, how do I explain this? It all kind of, there's a little bit of auto formation here, but then this piece here has a habit of coming out. Then it's just a 2-tab thing, but you've got to shift it to come out to form the other side of the tire. Let's see if I can do it on the other side without tearing it out. I'm also trying to not activate the ankle tilt. Because as you see, it does form a tire. I'm going to try something. Hold on. This might be the wrong way. Let's flip that way. Flip this back this way. This peg has to be pushed in. Let's see. So then, that like that. So trying to get this to do that. Oh, sorry. Oh, this can't. There you go. Oh, and this one pops out. So the leg can't be down when you do this. I didn't deviate from the instructions last time. Now I'm kind of doing it. Okay, there you go. Then leg, and then if I think it's like, or maybe it's the other way. Hold on. So I have had little luck with the peg system here, but as you see, we're getting it. And snap it all into place. He's a wheel. Okay, so now we take the core piece again and widen it out a little bit. We can actually spread this out a little bit. We have to put the pegs into the holes here on the tire, and there's of course 4 for each side. And I'm never sure which one is the correct one. I don't know if the spacing is different or something, but either way, I'm just gonna pick a side and try to do this. Heck. I got one in, but everything else is off angle. There we go. And then spin it around, get it. Okay. So once you have that, if everything is still plugged in, you should be able to get the other one on a lot easier, in theory. Maybe not in practice. There we go. As I drop the arm off. Okay. So pull these like this. Put the arm back in its spot. You can put the arms down like this for stabilizing. And you get this bike thing. Because if you put the head in there, the head scrapes across the tire, at least for me. So it's not worth doing. Plus the way the tire kind of sets, it's still kind of like rubbing. So I'm not a huge fan of that, but you know, whatever. So yeah, it's decent enough. And then we take him and adjust his arms. Yeah, like this. And then he can ride on top of the bike. There you go. So that is what I end up with. Maybe mine is a little warped or something. I don't know. I feel like the head should be able to be tucked in. It'd give you the ability to tuck it in, but yeah, I just can't. So if you know how to get the head to tuck in and not be in the way, and how to get the wheels not to touch anything, let me know in the comments, because that would definitely be useful. Otherwise, this is Micronus and his little vehicle mode, I guess, technically. His alt mode is a puck, but his vehicle mode is another alt mode because he has a suit. It is truly Transformers. So and it does roll. It just, as I said, mine rubs.
With that said, tell me in the comments your thoughts on this video. Did you like what you saw, and how was your experience with it? If you would like to see more, check out the on-screen recommendation. Do not forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel to keep up to date with our latest content. Thanks for watching.